today's class, we're going to be focusing on basically calming down our emotions and using specific tools that are related to yoga and meditation to help us do that, because we are experiencing something that none of us have ever really experienced before in our lifetime. And a lot of us might be dealing with a lot of high emotions that we're not used to, or if we do have anxiety, it's most likely going to be elevated. So we're really going to work on helping lower our cortisol levels and kind of working through the fear and uncertainty and kind of helping restore our mindset. So we're going to start with laying on our backs in Shavasana. Oh, go ahead and press play on the playlist. Or if you've been playing it, just go back to the first song. And then go ahead and lay down on your backs. Have your feet relaxed and place your right hand on your forehead, like this, and your left hand on your heart. And now, as you rest here, all that you're going to do is be observing your emotions. Notice how your physical body is feeling. Do you feel supported and relaxed now that you're on your yoga mat? Do you feel a little tense and eager? Checking in with your emotional body. Are you feeling angst? Are you feeling pent up? Do you have any nervous energy that might be stuck inside of you? Or do you feel clear and collected? And then checking in with your mental body. Are you feeling direct? Are you feeling clarity? Or do you feel like you have a lot of thoughts that are distracting you? So just observe what your body feels in all of those different components. Feeling perhaps like your hands are a blanket on top of your forehead and your heart with comforting weight. And now slowly move your right hand to your lower abdomen. Bringing your attention to your navel. Feeling as your belly slowly rises as you inhale. Follow your hand as your navel sinks towards your spine on your exhale. Allowing your body to melt a little bit deeper into your yoga mat. Releasing any tension that you may be holding subconsciously in your body. Draw in a deeper breath. Your belly will rise a little bit higher. You'll feel your heart and your chest rise up, and then slowly release that breath. Sink a little bit deeper, feeling a little bit more supported. Inhale, rise. Feel that expansion in your body, and exhale, release. And once more, draw in a deep breath. Continuing to follow the rise of your belly, and as you exhale, feel that slow sinking motion. Draw your arms overhead, reaching towards the wall behind you, reaching your feet towards the wall in front of you, and start to slowly move your hips from side to side, shaking, twisting your body left to right. Bring your ankles over to your left side of the mat or even over the mat. Cross your right ankle over your left. Bring your hands over to the left wall and go ahead and grab your right wrist with your left hand. You should feel a stretch along your right side. On your next inhale, feel how your ribs and your intercostal muscles are being stretched and opened. And then as you exhale, move your body back to center. Bring your feet over towards the right or beyond the right side of your mat, crossing your left ankle over your right. Lift your hands towards the right wall, grabbing your left wrist. Inhale. Bring your body extended back in the center of your mat. Hug your knees into your chest and rock slowly left to right. Bring your right arm extended in T position and draw your knees at 90 degrees to the left for spinal twist. Bringing your left hand to the top of your right. Inhale, knees come to center and spinal twist over to the right side. Inhale, bring your knees back to center, crossing your right ankle just over your left thigh and just below the kneecap. Bring your hands interlaced behind your left thigh or on top of your left shin for supine pigeon. Go ahead and slowly release that right hip and move over to the left side, interlacing behind the right thigh or for a deeper stretch, just below your right kneecap. Inhale and exhale, release, hug your knees into your chest. Roll over to your right side and use your left hand to press yourself up. Go ahead and find a tall seated position towards the front end of your mat. Whether you're sitting in cross leg, half lotus, or full lotus. Place your hands, palms facing down on your knees. Draw the crown of your head up towards the sky. And for a moment, close your eyes and go back to your belly breathing, where you allow your belly to really inflate. Drawing that air into your lungs and slowly exhaling. I'm going to introduce you quickly to a tapping meditation exercise that I learned recently that really helps you to focus on the points that you're tapping, and it really helps you to relax the mind. So I like to use my left hand. You're going to start by tapping just inside of your eyebrow, above your eye socket. So start tapping there. You can have your eyes open if that feels more comfortable to you. And then you're going to tap under your eye socket, towards the outer edge of your eye socket. And then you're going to go just below your nose, your chin, just below your collarbone. You're going to go under your underarm on the same side that you've been tapping. So I'm going to use my opposite hand. You're going to go to the crown of your head. And you're going to return back to where we started and keep going. And I'm going to be speaking out loud. And when you're at home by yourself, say it in your head or out loud. You don't have to repeat what I'm saying right now. I feel okay. Moving on to the next point. That I'm not in control of everything that is outside of me. Right to the next point. But I know that I have control, go to the chin, of everything that resides within me. Underarm. And I know that everything's going to be okay. Back to your eye. I trust, next point, in my intuition. Next point, the power of my mind. Chin. That I can control my own reality. Underarm. That I will make the most of this opportunity. And I choose not to live in fear. Go ahead and place your hands back on your knees, palms down to feel more grounded. Go ahead and moving in dancing lion, start to circle counterclockwise around your hips, starting off upright and relatively narrow, and then continue to go wider. Find your flow and your rhythm and use your breath to sink into that. You might feel a little bit of tightness in the side bodies or your hip flexors. It might feel really good to be rolling it out. Go ahead on your next exhale, start to roll clockwise. Kind of like a buoy out in the middle of the ocean. Inhale and revel yourself slowly back to a tall seated pose. Bring your arms up alongside, really reaching for the sky. Find all that length. Place your palms forward and hinge from your hips. Draw your forehead down towards the earth and inch your fingers away from the body. Inhale, walk your hands over towards the left, really reaching to your right palm. Bring your attention to your breath. Inhale, center. Exhale over to the right, reaching through your left palm. Give yourself a little bit of extra space on your left side body. to center. Are you able to reach a little bit further? Is your body a little bit more open? Inhale, walk yourself back up to seated, and go ahead and meet in tabletop position. Have your knees hip width apart and your shoulders and wrists about the same distance. Drop the navel, gaze up towards the sky for cow. Exhale, moving into cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale for cow. Inhale, one more round. Exhale. Go ahead and curl your toes, sit on your heels, draw your hands away from the body, spreading them wide, and you're going to press into your fingertips and lift the palms off the mat. Draw your forehead down for puppy pose. Inhale back up to table. Bring your right foot with your toes flexed down, extended, left arm comes out. Reach your left palm, bend your right knee, find your foot, and lift that foot up, gazing up and opening, spreading your collarbones. Let go with control, extend both limbs, and then slowly lower down. Take one round of cat-cow. All right, moving on to the other side, extend your left leg, toes are pointing down towards the earth, right arm extends, bend your left knee, find your foot, and then go ahead and lift. Really try to push beyond where you're at right now to build that muscle memory, release with control, and slowly lower. Take one more round of cat-cow. Then from here, go ahead and sit back on your heels. We're going to be moving into camel pose. So if you do have any lower back issues, don't force it. Stay where you feel most comfortable. You're really going to be compressing a bit into your back. So go ahead and lift off of your heels and then slowly draw your hands back. Find your heels. And drop the head. Really rely on your core and your strong neck muscles to come out of it. Coming into child's pose, bring your big toes to touch, spread your knees wide. And from here, start to roll your forehead from side to side and dip your underarm. So left underarm, your forehead's going to roll to the left, and then vice versa. Go ahead and inhale. We're going to be stepping back into plank, moving into the more movement-y part of class. All right, and from here, let's just hold plank for 3 more breaths. Inhale, down dog. Raise your hips. Pressing into your fingers and your palms. Go ahead and walk your dog. Then from here, bend your knees so that your shins are parallel to the mat, pressing back. Inhale, extend your legs. I'm gonna get rid of the shirt. And go ahead and exhale. As you bend the knees parallel to the earth, go ahead and stick your tongue out for lion breath. And exhale. Inhale, back to down dog. We're gonna come back into plank. Hold it for 3 more breaths. Back to down dog, and then from here, go ahead and slowly walk your feet towards the front end of your mat. Go ahead and grab opposite elbow, allow your head to hang freely, and start moving slowly in a figure 8. Coming back to center, shake your head yes. Shake your head left to right. Interlace your fingers behind your low back and lift towards the head. They may not make it over the head depending on how flexible your shoulders are, and that's okay. Inhale, rise just a little bit to carefully release your hands, and this time lift your feet, your toes off the earth, and stepping onto your palms. Go ahead and release and slowly roll yourself up to standing. Mountain pose, draw your shoulders up towards your ears and then roll them down, palms facing forward. Have your feet hips width apart. We're going to be moving into sun salutations or Surya Namaskar. Go ahead and inhale, lift up, slight back bend. And exhale, fold. Rise up just enough to flatten your back and turn your head forward. Exhale, frame your toes and step back into plank. Exhale, lower straight down or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, drawing your thighs off of the ground, gaze up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk up or jump towards the front of your mat for forward fold. And inhale, reverse swan dive, coming up. Slight back bend. And exhale, hands together at heart center. Doing 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Flat back. Exhale, frame your feet. Stepping back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk up or jump, forward fold. Inhale as you rise into reverse swan dive. And exhale, hands come together at heart center. 1 more round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise, flat back. Exhale, hands frame your toes. And this time either walk back into plank or jump straight back into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg comes up, 3-legged dog. Keeping your hips square. Go ahead and bend your left foot forward into low lunge. Hold it here, just giving your right hip flexor a chance to lengthen. And from here, rising into high crescent lunge. Arms are alongside the ears. Nice, strong front thigh. Go ahead and place that back foot down at about 45 degrees. Warrior one. Bring that back foot to 90 and bring the hands to warrior two. Gazing through your focal point or your middle finger. Bring your left palm towards the sky. Bring your back hand towards either your thigh or your calf. Inhale, use your core strength coming back to warrior two. Left forearm, left thigh. Right arm reaches alongside your right ear. Inhale, coming back to warrior two. Extend your left knee. Reach forward and square yourself off into Trikonasana triangle pose. The goal here not being to touch the ground, but more so to have a nice level right side. And then from here, go ahead and hover in airplane. Palms face the ground. Bring your right hand down and your left palm up. Back into airplane. Go ahead and twist your body towards the front. Bring your toes forward into a wide forward fold. Bring your hands forward for wide down dog. And then from here, we're going to be bringing our body towards the opposite side of the mat. So go ahead and walk your hands towards your right foot. Bring your right foot toes forward, low lunge. Then from here, go ahead and rise up into high crescent lunge. Back foot comes to 45 degrees, warrior one. Coming into warrior two, find your drishti or your focal point. Right palm flips. Go ahead and reach back towards your left thigh or left calf. Try and keep that right knee about 90. Inhale, back to warrior two. Right forearm, right thigh. And then bring left forearm over left ear. Inhale, warrior two. Bring that right knee extended. Reach for that wall. And then square yourself off into triangle. Go ahead and find your airplane. And then drop your left hand down, right arm comes up. Inhale, back to airplane. And then from here, just go ahead and bend into that right knee. Bring your right toes to face the same as the left. Wide forward fold. Go ahead and come back into wide angle down dog. Go ahead and bring your hands in. And we're going to come back to our left foot, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. You might want to step your back foot a little bit closer. From here, we're going to be shifting our weight onto our left leg, extending into Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Find a non-moving point, either straight down or somewhat in front of your body. option to bring your hands to prayer. And then from here, micro bend in your left knee, bring your left hand towards the earth, right arm comes up, and your toes are going to face towards the right, or half moon pose. The gaze may remain down or towards the right. And slowly draw that right hand down for standing splits. Not my strong suit. And then from here, bring your right foot down about a foot to a foot and a half from your front. And rise yourself up carefully. We're going to be moving into pyramid pose. So having your hands at your hips, go ahead and slowly draw your forehead towards your thigh. And just hang out here when you start to feel your back, your left hamstring engage. And then remain here or slowly start to melt your heart towards your thigh. And I like to either have my hands in prayer behind my back, or I like to interlace my fingers and bind it to my left hip. The other option, if you're really melting into it, is to bring your hands either around your ankle or to frame your left foot. Really send your breath awareness to your left hamstring, especially if you're feeling really tight. And slowly lift yourself up. Go ahead and stand at the front of your mat. Bring your weight into your right foot, arms alongside the ears, and go ahead and step back into high lunge. And then preparing for Virabhadrasana 3, either go straight from here or bring your stance a little narrower, and then bring that right leg extended and reach forward. Toes are flexed, reaching towards the back wall. Remain here or hands in prayer. Your option. Micro bend in the right knee. Right hand comes a little bit in front of your right, outside of your right foot. Left palm opens towards the left. Toes face the left. Gaze is down or towards the left. And then draw that left hand down for standing splits. Bring that left foot more or less 1 to 1.5 feet from the right. Slowly, carefully rise yourself. Hands on hips. Draw your chest towards your thigh, moving to pyramid. Hang out here. And then invite yourself to melt a little deeper and bring your hands to your preferred stance. Inhale, carefully rise, stepping towards the front of your mat. Hands together at heart center. And close your eyes for a moment. Bringing back your awareness to your breath. Maybe even feeling your heart beating in your chest against your thumbs, which are pressed into your sternum. Feel your feet being grounded into the mat. Even if your body's swaying a little bit, you feel balanced and stable with the strength of your body. Open your eyes, plant into your left foot, bring your right foot either to the inside of your left ankle, calf, or inner thigh, for tree pose. And remain here, really pressing your foot into your thigh and both palms together. And I invite you to challenge yourself by closing your eyes and seeing if you're able to maintain that balance. Go ahead and open. And slowly release. Give yourself a little shake. All right, and now we're going to move on to the right foot. Hands in prayer. Choose either ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Really find a nice steady tree pose before you close your eyes. Finding that drishti or that focal point. And then take the option of closing your eyes. Slowly open them and release and shake it out. All right, go ahead and place your feet at the corners of your mat. Bring your arms alongside your ears. We're going to come down 3/4 of the way. Really feel that glute working, then go ahead and go halfway. Palms are going to face down. And then from here, lowering into yogi squat. Really pressing into your palms. Using your elbows to press the knees away from one another. And then from here, we'll do crow pose. I'm just going to back up a little so I'm not on the floor. Bring the palms down. And then just start with one leg, trying to balance on one, and then coming down. Unless you have it in your practice, then just send it. Some people really good at crow headstand, crow whatever. And then working onto full crow. Keeping that focus straight down. And then from here, either come back or shoot yourself into chaturanga. And take your vinyasa. Meet in child's pose and take 3 nice drawn out breaths, with whether your arms are extended or resting on your heels. Arms come extended. Step back into down dog. And from here, we're going to do 1 yogi squat, so bend your knees, and then jump your feet to the outsides of your hands. Then from here, allow yourself to sit back, bring your legs extended. We're going to go into butterfly or round angle, sitting up nice and tall, holding on to perhaps the outsides of your ankles. Help you anchor. If you find that you're kind of slouching, I would really try to bring your chest a little bit forward. Then from here, bring your feet about 8 inches away from where they are now for a wider angle butterfly. And then from here, invite yourself to melt into it. Bring your forehead down. Maybe they'll cup into your arches of your feet. Get a little deeper. You can press your elbows into your knees and or open your feet up like a book. Inhale, rise, placing your feet onto the mat. Start to windshield wipe the knees from side to side. It's a really juicy one, but really gets into the hip socket. I love it. All right, so from here, we're gonna move into double pigeon. This one's not the people's favorite, it's my favorite. I'll show you what it looks like and I'll show you the modification. So you're gonna bring your right leg 90 degrees straight up from your hip. And then you're gonna mirror that with your left foot so that your left knee stacks on top of your right foot, left foot on top of right knee. If it looks like this, that's totally fine. Remain here or fold into it from your hips. And the other modification would be to bring one knee over the other, like so. It just depends on comfort and flexibility. So I will choose to do double pigeon. And while you're here, invite yourself back to your breath. Recognize where you're holding that tension, which probably be right in there. And to help get through this, you really want to slow that breath, that exhale, and imagine that you're sending that energy to your head. Inhale, rising your trunk. Go ahead and bring your legs fully extended. Tap your pinky toes, tap your big toes. Alleviate some of that tension that you might have built up from pigeon. Now, inviting yourself into the opposite side. So left leg 90, right leg stacked. So you don't want your ankle to be bowing in. That's not good on your ankle joint. So you really want to make sure you're flexed and you're supported by your left thigh. Or if you choose this method, keep your feet flexed as well. Okay, so go ahead and melt into it on your exhale. Connect with your breath. And notice which hip is tighter, which hip is more open. Inhale, slowly rise. Go ahead and give your legs a nice shake. Having your toes flexed towards the earth, go ahead and remove the flesh from your sits bones. Draw your trunk and your crown towards the sky. And before we move into forward fold, we're going to just hang out here in staff pose with your hands supporting your upper body. Engage your core. Notice how that helps you keep this structure. And then bring your arms alongside the ears. And from here, hinging from your hips, folding into seated forward fold. And honor wherever your hands fall. Don't try to force it. So if you're here, that is awesome. If you're here, cool. If you're here, great. That means you're extra flexible. Inhale, use that core to bring yourself back to staff pose. And then from here, we're going to be moving our left leg stays out, our right foot's going to come in towards our thigh. Your left hand will either rest on thigh or left shin, or bring your forearm inside of your left leg and raise your right arm up and over. This pose will look different for every body. The next modification would be to grab your big toe with your pointer and middle finger, and then reach it with your left hand. Inhale, rise, and go ahead and switch your legs up. Invite yourself to your preferred modification. Feel that nice stretch in your side body. And inhale, coming up. Go ahead and bring your legs into boat pose, starting off at 90 degrees. Remain here or fully extend the legs out. Exhale, hover, and then come back into boat. 2 more, exhale, inhale, exhale, hold, and release. Hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side. Then with a loose grip, circle the knees counterclockwise, working around your SI joint, massaging your kidneys. And as you exhale, start rolling the opposite direction. Hug the knees in. And then go ahead and face the feet down, about hips width, grazing your middle finger to your heel. And inhale, lift your pelvis up for a bridge pose, continuing to breathe throughout. And exhale, slowly lower. And again, inhale, arms come up, and then rest the tops of your hands onto the earth behind you. Inhale, bring the arms back up, and slowly as you lower the hands, lower them. And inhaling once more, interlace your hands underneath the body, roll your shoulders inwards. Continuing to breathe here. Really lift, and then exhale, unroll the shoulders. Hug your knees in. From here, extend the legs into the sky. Have your arms resting alongside your body. And just coming back into that observation state, notice any sensations that your feet might be feeling as the blood rushes back towards the core of your body. Perhaps you feel a cooling sensation or a calming wave come over you. Slowly bring the knees back into your chest. And whatever variation of spinal twist you'd like to take, go ahead and spinal twist over to the left. Inhale back to center. Knees come in and spinal twist to the other side. Inhale back to center, hugging your knees in. We'll do one little happy baby roll because it always feels good. Maybe you'll extend your left leg and keep the right knee bent and vice versa. Maybe you'll extend both knees rock side to side. Bring your knees in, and from here, slowly roll yourself out into Shavasana. Legs come extended. Palms are flipped towards the sky. Maybe you want to get your shoulder blades wiggled so they're a little bit flatter, resting beneath your body. Inhale deeply, really fill your lungs. And exhale, sigh everything out. Feel yourself melting into your mat. Close your eyes. Relax your facial muscles and even let your lips part, giving your jaw rest. Feeling weightless. Feeling a sense of clarity. Your mind is at ease, you're breathing is slow and deep. You don't have to hold any weight from your body because gravity and the earth are doing all of that heavy lifting for you. Thanking the earth for allowing us to rest and to rest on it and in it all the time, every time. We're present. There's nowhere else that we have to be aside from right here and right now. Everything in this moment is okay. We're all okay, and everything is going to be okay. Start to wiggle your fingers slowly, awakening them. Go ahead and bring your thumb to your pointer finger, keeping rested as you are. And then go ahead and bring it to your middle finger, thumb to middle finger, thumb to ring finger, pinky finger. Back to your ring finger. And I'm going to say a mantra. You're welcome to recite it inside of your head. Peace begins with me. And then you're going to go back to your pointer finger. Peace begins with me. Back to your pointer finger. Peace lives within me. And then again, peace begins with me. And then go ahead and bring your palms to rest gently against the earth, releasing your fingers. And slowly turn your head over to the right. Your right cheek will become like a bubble. Roll your head back to center and over to the left. And back to center. Take one more big breath and sigh it out, softly and quietly. Bring your arms overhead. Stretch that body out once more. Wiggle the hips. Draw your knees into your chest. Roll over to your right side. And keeping your eyes closed, take a moment here in fetal position. Taking in this moment, being in a very calm and relaxed state as you were in your fetus state. Observing your physical, mental, and emotional body. And then using your palms, go ahead and find yourself in Sukhasana, seated pose. Perhaps keep the eyes closed, bring your hands together, heart center. The divine spark within me honors the divine spark within you. Namaste. Thank you for showing up. I've got 2 people on the left and right of me, and you guys on the screen. Hope that you gained something from this class and that you'll take some of these tools and movements and apply it for tomorrow, the day after that, and the year after that, and the decade